There are two really important things that people aren't paying attention to when it comes to gold and cryptocurrency: the dollar and the yuan. You see, although China is arguably the most developed nation in terms of technology around the world, in terms of the everyday life of a Chinese citizen, their cities are insanely technical. They are growing faster than we've ever seen. And the US looks like it's kind of lagging behind in terms of technology. But the weird part about it is that China is stockpiling gold like never before. They're not looking to create stablecoin acts. They're not looking to create their currency on the blockchain. They really haven't dabbled in that, at least that we know of. While the U.S., although apparently we are stockpiling gold, we own gold, yes, but their mindset is not the gold's going to save us. Their mindset is we're just going to take the same old dollar that we have and we're going to create a central bank digital currency, but we're going to do it through stable coins. And we're going to give a few other people the reins and give you this illusion that, you know, it's more decentralized now. It's better for us. But when in all reality, they're going to be able to see every single transaction. And these stablecoin companies like Tether and USDC and World Liberty Fi stablecoin, and the list goes on and on. A lot of them are not decentralized. You can shut them off. You can print them. You can give them away to who you want to, just like we do with the dollar today. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I met somebody while I was at the store today, and he looks at my ID, looks at me, and he gives my ID back, but he holds it firmly like he didn't want to give it back. And he says, "I think I follow you." "Yeah, I follow you for the last year and a half. Can I ask you some questions?" And the question he asked me was, "Where is it all going?" It was a really good question, actually. Where is it all going? And I said, "Can you elaborate a little bit?" And he says, "Money, like where's it all going?" And we talked a little bit about XRP, and I told him the reality of it though is it's all going to stable coins. China's choosing gold, weirdly, like I told you in the beginning. We're choosing stable coins so that we can keep printing. Which then I thought, okay, so they're not going to try to change the system. And I've known this, but I thought a little bit deeper on the drive home, and I thought, I gotta make a video about this. They're not trying to fix the system. Sorry, not change. They're not trying to fix the system. They're not trying to pay off the debt. They will never try to pay off the debt. And I knew this, and we all knew this, but it's just more prevalent now. They're going to print into stable coins, and we're going to go to $100 trillion in debt. We're going to go to 200. We're going to go to a number we've never seen before. And they're just going to do it digitally. At the same time, they're going to build the new system all around this. And I've been telling people to read this book, The Bitcoin Standard. I know it's backwards. It's just how the camera rolls. But it's The Bitcoin Standard. And you can find it on Amazon for like $20. Actually, share this video and comment, and one of the comments, I'll pick one of you guys and we'll reach out to you and we'll send you this copy. If I have a ledger laying around, which I probably do, I will also send you guys a non-opened ledger as well. So you guys can store your crypto and all that good stuff. But anyways, it's more believable now than ever that this is where we're going. And so the answer to his question was, well, we're going to move everything to stablecoins, which will legitimize crypto even more over the years. A lot of that money will flow into Bitcoin as well, and other projects like Ethereum, and decentralized finance will be built, and there's a whole system being built. And I kind of stopped there. I didn't go any further because it just wasn't the time and the place. But I'm going to go further on this video. So this is kind of a long one, so I hope you guys stick it out, because you're never going to learn if you just watch a 30-second or a 1-minute TikTok video. You have to actually go into depth sometimes with me. But think about it. If you're a country that controls the world, you have the most dominant currency ever, you have the most powerful military ever, do you want to just give up that power, that creation of money that has been able to build the most powerful, arguably the most powerful nation in the world? Of course you don't, right? You're going to have challengers, and you know, China's one of them, and Russia would be if they had more resources, but they don't, unfortunately don't have enough resources there. A lot of their land is Arctic, almost uninhabitable. So China's really the only big competitor, and I don't believe that they believe in this crypto decentralized system, or it could be a complete psyop and they're the ones that created it and this is their whole plan and we'll find out 100 years from now. I don't know. But even if that was the case, it doesn't matter, because the technology is not just Bitcoin. The technology is Ethereum, decentralized finance, it's artificial intelligence, it is Zcash, which is privacy, it is everything else about it when it comes back on the system outside of Zcash. You can see it just like you can see a bank ledger, except for all of us can track it now. We can track each other by buys and trades and sells, and it's just a whole system that you would think China would want, right? It's an entire system that would make sense for them to have, because they can see every little thing that's going on the blockchain, which is ironic that they're not pushing more for the use of crypto. But we'll get into that in another video. I started to really think deep about it, and I'm like, well, obviously the U.S. wants to keep that power, and the only way to keep that power is to be able to keep printing the power. And why not print it into a new system at the same time? Why not buy the gold of that new system and reset the whole thing? That way, your currency has a backing, right? Bitcoin. But you can keep printing as much as you want, because stablecoins work like the dollar. Like, that would be the most logical thing, and it would make the most sense. And so that's where we're going. And I hope you guys understand that. That's why when we're in market cycles like this where it just doesn't feel good, you're probably down on a lot of your projects if you've been in the last year and a half. Low cap, large cap, mid cap, it doesn't matter. A lot of projects have been completely decimated. I've seen a lot of people leave this space. But this is coming. This is why I don't worry. This is why I've stayed in this space for 11 years. And I've done very well. You've seen my life. It's not yacht, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos life. But it's a good life for a 34-year-old who really came from as average as you can get. And it's all because I stuck to this market, and I understand that the system is moving towards stable coins, it's moving towards Bitcoin, it's moving towards blockchain, it's moving towards artificial intelligence, which is going to work with the blockchain. The system's going to have to adapt. You can't have AI, but have a system based on precious metals. It has to be based on technology and numbers. So this is why I think the system's not going anywhere. And in times like these where it's like, well, damn, it's pretty bad out there. I feel like if you're not buying, if you're running away scared, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Because it doesn't matter what countries decide to do. AI is never going to stop now. It's beyond the point of, it's here forever. Even if you destroyed the internet would be rebuilt, and the AI would be there faster than you think, because we know it now. We understand it now. So don't lose faith, and understand that the system, again, go read this book, the system is going this way. It's going from this to this to this, completely digital. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys like, share, follow. If you're still here, please share, comment. I'll give this book away, and if I have a ledger laying around, just message me. I'll message you if you want in the comments. Just leave a nice comment of what you like about crypto or whatever you want to comment. And we'll see you guys soon. And check out the Telegram and the Stan link. You know where to find it. Peace out.